Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
A probing pass. Koundé gets across to intercept that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a good run down the right. Now, can they get him away? That has ended up in no man's land. And that is out of play. And they've got a throw. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Rice. Rafael Leao. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he shoots! He would have been quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. Throw in. No goals as yet. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's surging through. And the shot! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Rafael Leao. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Onana. Hazard. And it's Messi. Messi. And Messi! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Rafael Leao. Barcola. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's had it nicked away. Rice. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Kukçu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rice. That looks a good ball through. Hakimi. He's in plenty of space here. Barcola making good progress on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Koundé calmly anticipates. And here's Diaz. Messi. For Rice. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking to play him in. Doué pinches it off him.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Messi plays it short. And that has been cleared. Benfica are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute at
You
a
can
time.
run onto that. Real chance! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here...
And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
And a quick
Well, for us
announcement today
neutrals,
that
this is
memorabilia from
fantastic.
today's match is
If
now
you're a
on
fan
sale
from
in
either
the
side,
stadium
it's
hall.
unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Barcola. That's an excellent interception. Rice. Now it's Doué. Looking for a runner. Koundé. And it's played forward. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Cruyff. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi.
Las Vegas Lights really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Over to the left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He is through here. Oh, good spread. Barcola gets into a good position. Barcola, he's got away. Barcola's cross. Oh, well played. Dembele has created one goal already. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Back into the middle. Ibrahimovic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a loose ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Barcola takes a shot! Goal! Benfica! And the comeback is complete!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Diaz picks it up out wide. Chance! No mistake! And just like that, he hits 50. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Tries a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. And a few accusing looks coming his way. Well, what a waste that one is. Now it's Rafael Leao. Threads one in. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Doué is onto this. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Looking for options for movement. Benfica have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. That's good running with the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Desiree Doué. Number 18, Dembele. Number 17, Messi. Number 11, Yamal. Number 14, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 21, Rafael Leao. Number 23, Mbappe.
And here's Mbappe.
Number 22, Raul. Number 20.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is
Number
slippery.
9,
The defence,
Doku.
though, able to hold on this
Substitutions
time.
taking place.
Van Dijk. He's on, goes for a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Scholes could try cutting inside here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's played in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He shifted it to the flank. Hangs one in. Tries to get it clear. So that's it. It is all over. Benfica have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who has had unrealistic expectations.
Terrific header! And that's what you call in... Oh, given away. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Searching pass he's played there. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Not the most accurate pass. Jordan Henderson. And it's Brandt. Played back into the centre. De Bruyne. Looking for the run. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, they could break here. He's found a way through. Pings it across. Kukçu. Haaland. And the counter is on. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get onto this? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Diaz. Roberto Carlos. Diaz. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. And now they can clear their lines. Ivory Coast applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Rodri. Hakimi. Roberto Carlos. Kukçu. Musiala. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Spread out to the left, knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. Costa Curta. Pass somewhat off target. Musiala. Benfica looking to pass their way through. And it's Kukçu. Rodri. Benfica finding their passes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Kukçu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Roberto Carlos. Kukçu. Played out towards the right wing. Barcola. Oh, that's nice. He's on it. Can he get away? There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Defending of the desperate for a... Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Benfica really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Benfica are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Vardiol. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Hangs in a... He rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Vardiol. Vardiol going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Barcola. Chance! Oh, the ball's... And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Aimed in towards the centre. Howson is there and he can get that clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread it left. Diaz with the delivery. Khan claims it. Safe hands.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's managed to gift it back. Kukçu. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Can he get it through? Diaz could try. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Haaland! It's off target and by quite a way.
Haaland really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Vardiol. And it's Brandt. Jordan Henderson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Musiala. Roberto Carlos.
This is the time you need that pace.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Howson. Opts for safety. Now it's Haaland. Now this could be it. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Diaz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Out to the left it goes. Olise picks it up out wide. And it's Brandt. Done delicately. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hakimi. It's a good run down the right.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's had it nicked away. Barcola absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward.
And he shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 2. Jordan Henderson. Le numéro 5. Le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 11. Le numéro 36.
Hakimi.
Le numéro 41. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 18.
De Bruyne.
Attention.
Rafinha. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. It's a really well-measured ball. Zubimendi gets across to intercept that. Rice. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well-timed, excellent interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
A header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Tries to play it through. Martinelli has cut it out. And he's taking no chances there. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply.
Oh, what has happened here? Rafinha takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, there's the clearance. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Tries a deft little ball. And he was alert to it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's been taken short. Deep cross. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nuno Mendes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Diaz. And it's Vitinha. Played back into the centre. And here's Ibrahimovic. And there's a searching pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. Haaland. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Messi. Now there's a... He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Adams gets it away. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So we're still where we started right now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mendes gets into a good position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's in on decent chance! Diaz. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Kökçü. And that is a little undercooked. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. No, that's been intercepted. Somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. And it's Mendes. Now this could be a chance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Played out to the right. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Barcola. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that is expertly dealt with. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vitinha! He would have been quick to recover this. And he's opted for the long pass. Vitinha. Good effort from distance. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Haaland. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Big chance! Waddle goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Diaz. He has found the way through. Vitinha. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. Here's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hakimi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lofted in. This ended up in no man's land. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. That's an imaginative pass. Tries to play it through. Rice cuts out the pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Barcola. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Barcola. Rice. He's in plenty of space here. He carries far too far and out of play. Oh, what a mistake! Diaz. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Bellingham is there, and he can get that clear. Diaz looking to get on the end of it. Big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vinicius Junior. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's straight offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 3, Van Buiten. El dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos
Rice.
por el dorsal 18.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
El
department.
dorsal 15, Fabio Cannavaro.
Adams.
El dorsal 22. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That's a good ball out wide. That's been cut out, well played.
Benfica really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Nuno Mendes. And it's Ronaldinho. He's through here. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Haaland. That has been slung wide. Great vision. Roberto Carlos. Rafael Leao. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Roberto Carlos. And it's played into the middle. Puskás! Oh, yes, it's there! And that might well be that! Puskás duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Benfica take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Chance! Oh, a very decent attempt. 2 minutes to be added on. Vinicius Junior goes steaming forward.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that is as far as it goes. Benfica have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Samba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely too.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hakimi. Pedro Neto. Kukçu. Benfica finding their passes. And Puskas! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. Taken back almost at once. Bellingham. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Haaland! Off the post! Bellingham. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Neto. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Batistuta. That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Goal! Benfica! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Benfica have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He has found a way through. Terrific header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Benfica are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the... And a chance! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe! Koundé. And it's Musiala. Benfica have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the... Great chance! It's loose, and he's following up! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it through. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Musiala. Bellingham. Oh, that's clever. Look at it. And Batistuta! Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Musiala played out to the left flank. Played into space out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out towards the flank. Played back into the centre. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Struck first time. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Benfica very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Koundé. Pedro Neto. Kupchu. Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Batistuta. Oh, red. Nice interception. Costa Curta. Koundé. Roberto Carlos. And it's Musiala. Passing nice and neat. Bellingham. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Batistuta. And he's gone direct here. Benfica are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Hazard. Batistuta. No, again there's no way through. Musiala.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pedro Neto. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. There's the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Messi. Diaz. Plays a sharp little ball here. Delivers the ball. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Pass somewhat off target. But that has not gone well. Robertson. And it's Robertson. Messi. And Hazard. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Musiala. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Costa Curta. Here's Roberto Carlos.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Back into the... He's having a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, just skips past his man. It's a goal kick. Probing pass. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Howson. Robertson. Strong running down that left flank. Neymar. He's picked his way through, and this is... Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14. Número 15.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Número 18.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Número 4. Número 11.
Aims beyond the defence.
Número 9.
Elects to cross. Deftly away. Looking for a runner. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Robertson gets it clear.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Last chance, perhaps. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. And the referee brings it to a close. Benfica can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.